be popular, I could stand on a street corner and hand out dollar bills and people would love me. And why are you filming this, Dad? But it's always been about music, because my mother, when she was alive, growing up as a kid, the first thing in the morning around my house was the radio went on. But long before the coffee pot went on, the radio went on. That was the first thing on in my house every morning. And so I'm going to say what brought me to this gig was my mom and music. But then it became about the people who put I tell my kids all the time, when that refrigerator, I've told them for years, since they were little. And I've got one now that's 27 and one that's 21. And I got to breathe. And I tell them still to this day that when that refrigerator opens and that light comes on and there's food for you to eat in that refrigerator, that's because of the people who have listened all these years. And sometimes in public it's taxing, and I tell them all the time, don't ever be disrespectful or rude to anyone who comes up to you and says that they listen to your dad on the radio. Because everything that we have is because of people who enjoy radio. Radio is still a major entity. You've got satellite, you've got Pandora, but radio is where we still can give you emotion, and we can still love up on you, and we can still give you $1,000 on Thursday if we want to, and we can tell you who's playing tonight at the Cajun Dome or for Rhythms on the River. And satellite can never and will never care as much about Lafayette, Louisiana as Deb and Steve Wiley and JC and CJ. Never. So my family and I thank you very, very much for giving us a wonderful, wonderful life. And if it ended tomorrow, it's been a really good ride. And I wouldn't change a thing. Even when times were tough and even when they were good, I wouldn't change one thing. That all leads me to this. This note this morning was one of the first notes that I read when I woke up this morning. And it moved me tremendously. It's from Gwen, and it says, and you guys got to forgive me, happy, happy birthday, CJ. Today we celebrate you. I can't put into words what you mean to so many of us. God stopped what he was doing 51 years ago and saw it fit to breathe life inside of you and bless your parents with an extraordinary gift. And we are benefiting from his creation all these years later. There are countless days I sit at my desk and no one knows what I'm going through, what my family is going through. And it's in those moments I find myself smiling. And then the laughter begins. Not because I'm laughing at you, but with you. You have a way of making a difficult morning turn into something great without even realizing it. We have no idea what you yourself deal with on a daily basis. But for those few hours every morning, you put your life on hold for us. And for that I say thank you. There's not enough words to say what you mean to all of us. But we thank you. When you have those days and you don't know if you're making a difference in someone's life and you're being hit from both sides, just remember and never forget, you have made a difference in mine and in so many others. For the last 8 years that I have sat at this same desk, I can honestly say it's been a privilege listening to you and Debbie Ray, because I know at some point I'm not just getting an earful of music, but I'm getting two people who put us first every morning before anything else. You deserve to be celebrated today and always. Happy birthday, my friend. Love you dearly, Gwen. Remember to tell your parents you love them. And always be as happy as you made your bro CJ today.
KTDY covers
Wow, that was good.
What a beautiful note.
Ooh, if that don't
God
make you
bless
feel good.
Gwen. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!